you? I hope that you are all good and doing well. Welcome back to our science class. This is your science teacher. Children, today I have come up with one more science topic, that is the lesson number 6, fun with magnets. What is that, children? Fun with magnets. 6th class science lesson number 6, fun with magnets. Okay, before going to that, don't delay about your health, children. Health is very important to us. Eat good food and be healthy. And don't waste your time. Watch the videos and understood the topic. So many times I told you that after watching the video, you must need to read a textbook. So as early as possible, take the textbooks also. Okay. Finally, read at home. Don't waste your time, children. Stay home and stay safe. Okay. Let us enter into our topic. Today, I would like to discuss about fun with magnets. First of all, we will learn about what are the topics we will learn in this video. Okay. Once you see the blackboard. First of all, we will learn about discovery of magnets. What is that, children? Discovery of magnet. And next one, types of magnets. About natural magnets and artificial magnets. And next one, magnetic and non-magnetic materials. Okay. And now next that, properties of a magnet. Attractive property and attraction and repulsion between two magnets, and finding the direction with a bar magnet. These are the topics we will learn in this video. Okay, children, are you ready? Okay, let us enter into our topic. See, did you know? Have you ever seen the magnet, children? Yes. In so many times we see the magnets in our home also. In the refrigerator there is a magnet, and daily we use the girls uses the hand purses. The purses also have a small magnet. Okay, and anywhere we see the so many types of magnets. Here, first of all, we will learn about discovery of magnet. Okay, about 2500 years back, a person named Magnus. Okay, he is a shepherd. Okay, children, a person named Magnus, he is a shepherd in the place of Magnesia in Greek. Which place? Yes, Magnesia in Greek. The shepherd rearing his goats. Okay, the shepherd rearing his goats. After some time, he wants to relax. So, he sat on a rock for relaxation. He sat on a rock. What happened then, you know? The stick of the shepherd's stick and his iron boots are stuck on the rock. Finally, the shepherd surprised and wondered what happened like that. Okay, the entire people are assembled there and see what happened, why the stick and iron boots are stuck on the rock. Finally, the people are decided this is a magic rock. It has any power. This is the magic rock. Okay, and finally they decided not only those materials, this stick and the iron boots, the materials which are made with iron, those all materials are stick on the rock. So that is a magnetic rock. Okay, in our world there are so many kinds of magnetic rocks. The magnetic rock named magnet. They decided that is a power of magnet. The magnetic rock name is magnet. Why he gives that name, children? Because the shepherd, the boy name is Magnus. And next one, that place, Magnesia. That's why the rock has a name magnet. Did you understand, children? What is the name of shepherd? Magnus. And which place? Magnesia in Greek. That is the magnetic rock. With the rock name is the magnet. And next one which comes from the magnetite word. Okay. Did you understand why the magnet? This is the story of magnet. Okay. Remember that, children. Okay. Now we will learn about types of magnets. What is that? Types of magnets. There are two types of magnets. Natural magnets and artificial magnets. Okay, ma? Natural magnets and artificial magnets. Magnetites are the natural magnets. Okay, magnetic stones are called natural magnets. Magnetic stones are called natural magnets, and they do not have a definite shape. They do not have a definite shape, and they are used to know the direction. The natural magnets are used to know the direction, and they are also known as leading stones or lodestones. Okay, once again I tell, listen. Sorry children. Natural magnets. Magnetites are the natural magnets, and the natural magnets are also magnetic stones. All magnetic stones are the natural magnets. Here they do not have a definite shape because they use it to know the direction, and these are also known as leading stones or lodestones. Remember that word children. Leading stones or lodestones. Which magnets are also known as leading stones or lodestones? Natural magnets are also known as leading stones or lodestones. Okay, and here comes from the artificial magnet. After learning the magnetization, what is magnetization children? The change of iron into magnet is called the magnetization. Okay, the change of iron into magnet is called the magnetization. The people learning the magnetization, they use it to make several kinds of magnets. Okay, after learning the magnetization, after learning this process, the people use it to make so many several types of magnets. These man-made magnets are called the artificial magnets. Okay, these man-made magnets are called the artificial magnets, and they are in different shapes. For example, horseshoe magnet, bar magnet, needle magnet, disc magnet, oval shaped magnet, cylindrical magnet. Okay, once I will show some of the magnets children. Wait. Once you see, this is the ring magnet. Once you see, clear? This is the ring magnet. And next one, this is the bar magnet. The bar magnet contains two poles. Okay, this is the bar magnet. And next one, this is the horseshoe magnet. What is this children? Horseshoe magnet. And this is the small ring magnet. Okay, not only this, disc magnet, oval shaped magnet and cylindrical magnet. There are several types of magnets. Once again tell with me children. Bar shaped magnet, small ring shaped magnet, and this is a horseshoe magnet, cylindrical magnet, disc magnet, oval shaped magnet and ring magnet. This is the ring magnet. Okay, these are different types of different shapes of magnets. Once you observe this children, in this there is a needle magnet. Okay, needle shaped magnet. In the compass, there is a needle shaped magnet. Okay, this is about different types of magnets. Natural and artificial. Natural magnets do not have a definite shape. Here, artificial magnets are in different shapes. I told you just now. Okay, and next one, here magnetic and non-magnetic materials. What is this children? Magnetic and non-magnetic materials. For example, if you take some of the objects like scale and duster and any wooden piece and small iron clips, you take something and small and you take the keys. Okay, how many objects? 4. Keys, clips, wood, any small wood, and next one you take the any plastic item. Then you touch with the magnet. Only some of the materials are attracted by the magnet. Okay. Here the materials. Which are the materials attracted by the magnet? From these 4, Okay children, the materials which are attracted by the magnet are called magnetic material. And next one, the materials which are not attracted by the magnet are called non-magnetic material. Did you understand? The materials that are attracted by the magnet are called magnetic material, and the materials which are not attracted by the magnet are called non-magnetic materials. Okay, here example for magnetic materials are all the objects which are made from iron. All iron objects are magnetic material because they are all attracted by the magnet. And next one, all plastic and wooden items are the non-magnetic material because they do not attract by the magnet. These are the non-magnetic materials. Okay children, once I review this one. First of all, we learnt about discovery of magnet. What is the discovery of magnet? Yes, a person named Magnus lived in a place Magnesia in Greece. He is a shepherd. Once upon a time, about 2500 years back, he rearing his goats in a place. After some time, he wants to relax. He sat on a rock. Automatically, his stick, the stick contains some iron. Okay, the stick and his iron boots are stuck on the rock. Automatically, he wondered the people in that place are crowd there. They are all concluded that is the magnetic rock, and the rock name is magnet because the boy name is the Magnus, and next one that place is the Magnesia. Okay, did you understand? And after that we learned about types of magnets, about natural and artificial. Natural, all magnetites are the natural magnets. Magnetite is a ore that have a attractive property in that region. Okay ma'am? Here the natural magnets do not have a definite shape. And next one, natural magnets are also known as leading stones or lodestones. Here comes to the artificial magnets. After learning the process of magnetization, magnetization is nothing but change of iron into magnet. Okay, change of iron into magnet is called a magnetization. After learning this process, the people use it to do so many magnets, several kinds of magnets. Such man-made magnets are called the artificial magnets. They are in different shapes: oval shape, horseshoe magnet, bar magnet, needle magnet, disc magnet, and ring magnet. There are different shapes of magnets. Okay, next one about magnetic and non-magnetic material. The materials that are attracted by the magnet are called magnetic material, and the materials that are not attracted by the magnet are called the non-magnetic material. Okay, did you understand children? Next one, we learnt about attractive properties children. Here, before going to the properties of a magnet, we have some experiments, some activities in our textbook. Okay, once you see our textbook, there are some activities. After doing the activities, we are clarify about the properties of a magnet. Okay, first one is the attractive property. If you take some iron fillings on a paper, and below the paper you put the bar magnet. Bar magnet means, yes, this is the bar magnet. Kanipistunda? This is the bar magnet. Okay, if you take a paper with some of the iron fillings, and below the paper you have to put the bar magnet like this. Then what did you observe? The iron fillings are moved towards the ends of the magnet. Okay, ends of the magnet. Here every bar magnet have a two ends. Okay, ends means anchulu. Okay, every bar magnet have a two ends. Here the iron fillings are moved towards the end of the magnet. Here we concluded that the end of the magnet have a more attractive capacity comparing to the middle of the magnet. Okay, here once you see clearly, every bar magnet contains two ends. This is the one end, and the ends of the bar magnet have more attractive capacity comparing to the middle of the magnet. Okay, here the ends are called the pole and south pole. Like poles are repelled. Okay. Once you take this magnet, this is the north pole and this one is the north pole. If you do it like this, they do not attract each other. Okay. Once you observe, I didn't move my hands. They do not attract. Okay. See. They do not attract. And similarly, you take the S and S, south poles. South poles also S and S. These are the same. Like poles are repelled. Once you see. మనం ట్రై చేసినా కూడా అవి అట్రాక్ట్ అవ్వవు. ఓకే. చూడండి పెట్టడానికి ట్రై చేసినా కూడా అవ్వదు. ఓకేనా? హియర్ సౌత్ పోల్స్ ఆర్ సేమ్ పోల్స్ ఆర్ repelled. And similarly, you take the opposite poles. In this ball magnet, I take the north pole, and in this ball magnet, I take the south pole. Now you see, they are attracted. Okay, they are attracted. Opposite poles are attracted, and similarly, in this magnet, you take the south pole, and in this magnet, you take the north pole. N and S, different poles, unlike poles, they are attracted. Did you see? They are attracted. And you take the same poles. This is the south pole and this is the south pole. Now you see. They do not attract each other. They are repelled. Okay, ma? They do not attract each other. Opposite poles are they attract out. Did you understand? You see. North and north. Those are the same poles. So they are repelled. And again south and south. These are the same. So they are repelled. And next one, different poles. North and south are attracted. And the south and north are also attracted. Okay. Here, these are north and south. Here, unlike poles are attracted and same poles are repelled, children. Okay. Did you understand about that? Okay. Next one is finding directions with a bar magnet. First of all, you take a bar magnet. You know that this is the bar magnet. Okay, ma? Here, finding the directions with a bar magnet. How we find the direction with bar magnet, children? Take a bar magnet and tie with a thread. Okay, it is suspended to a wire or you take a bar magnet, tie it with a thread. Then you observe that the magnet finally takes some position. Okay, always the bar magnet takes rest in the position of north and south direction. Okay, you have to mark the one side as a north. Okay, and again you do this as same. Then you observe that the marked position is the north position and the remaining is the south one. Okay, here which one is the north position? That is the north pole. And which one is the south position? That is the south pole. Okay, children, this is north pole and south pole. Here this property is known as directional property. Okay, the bar magnet have south pole and north pole. The south pole is the south direction of the magnet and the north pole is the north direction of the magnet. This property is called the directional property. Okay, in few years back, in centuries, the travelers used the bar magnet to find the direction. Okay, the travelers carry away with thread and a natural bar magnet. Okay, a natural magnet, and they find out the direction by using the magnet only. Okay, and so many years back in olden days, the people used, the sailors, travelers and so many members used to know the direction by using the magnet only. After that, they developed this property and they developed and find a device named compass. Okay, using this property, they used this property. They find out the device named compass. Okay, children, named compass. Compass. Okay, children, the device name is compass. Once you observe, this is the compass. Once you see, the compass is like a small box a glass cover is on this. Okay, it is covered with a glass plate, and there is a magnetized needle. Okay, clear? There is a magnetized needle. One end of the needle is painted in a red color. That is the north pole. Okay, the magnetized needle. Here, the compass, the needle indicates the both directions, north and south directions. If you want to know the direction of the place, we have to put this compass in that place. We know that the direction of the place easily. Okay, children, once you observe, there are two poles, north pole and south pole. One of the end is colored. That is the north pole. Okay, if you rotate this and finally the needle takes the rest position, it shows the north direction and south direction. It is very useful to our children. By using the property of the ball magnet, the compass is developed. Okay, the compass is found out. Here the travelers, and next one in the aeroplanes, in the ships, the compass is must be used to know the direction. Okay, to know the direction. And not only that, the army people also used the compass to know the direction in a unknown place. Okay, we have to know the direction of the place. First of all, we put the compass in that place. Then we will easily observe that the needle takes the rest position in the north and south direction. Then we know that the direction of that place. Okay, this is the compass. Very small, looking like a small box. A glass plate is covered on. A magnetized needle is there. There are two ends. The needle have it. The colored end is the north pole and the next one is the south pole. Okay. The travelers, sailers in the ships, aeroplanes and the army people also used the compass to know the direction in the unknown place. Okay children, this is about compass. Okay. This half also completed children. Once I revise what are the topics we are discussed in this video. First of all, we learnt about discovery of a magnet, and after that types of magnets, and next one magnetic and non-magnetic materials. After that properties of a magnet. Here we know some of the properties of a magnet like attractive property, and poles have a more attractive capacity comparing to the middle of the magnet. And next one, like poles are repelled, like north and north, south and south are the repelled, and unlike poles are the attracted, like north and south, south and north, they are unlike poles, that's why they are attracted. Next one, finding the directions with a bar magnet. Okay, by using the bar magnet, we have to find the direction. Using that bar magnet, using that property, directional property, the compass is developed. The compass is nothing but a device used to know the direction of the place. The compass is used by sailors, so many travelers, and next one in the aeroplanes and ships, army people are also used the compass to know the direction of the place in the unknown place also. Okay ma, this is about this video, and in the next video I will continue this lesson. Thank you for watching the video. Children, don't forget to watch the video and wait for the next video. In the next video I will continue this lesson. Thank you for watching the video.